Thank you for joining us for our final broadcast. My producer told me to be charming, witty, and professional tonight. I told them that if I hadn't managed that all season, I'm not starting now.
We were supposed to write a deep, moving script to say our goodbye, but our brains officially checked out for the summer about 3 days ago.
That's so real. Now, let's take a look at what the school year has to conclude for us.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you... Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Hey Mustangs, I'm your host Natasha.
And I'm your host, Vaishnavi.
And in all honesty, this is the last time you'll see us. So let's make this episode enjoyable. Let's take a final gallop through the news.
Welcome back, Mustangs. We have some exciting events for this month. On Monday, May 4th through Friday, May 15th, we'll be having AP testing. Good luck to our students. Then, on Tuesday, May 5th, we will be celebrating Teachers' Day. Be sure to get your favorite teacher something they'll appreciate. On Thursday, May 7th and Friday, May 8th, we will be having a spring dance production at the MHHS Theater from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Don't forget to celebrate the amazing moms in your life. Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, May 10th. On Thursday, May 14th, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., we'll be having the band spring concert at the MHHS Theater. Don't miss this wonderful show performed by talented musicians. That's it for the MHHS News, Mustangs. Let's move on to our community events.
Good morning, Mountain House High School. I'm Passion, bringing you the latest local events happening around our city. On Saturday, May 9th, the Illuminated Kite Festival takes place at Mountain House Central Park between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Admissions are free, so pack your kites for a magical evening. On Saturday, May 16th, between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. at Central Park, come see music in the park. We will have a live concert featuring the band Neon Velvet performing massive hits ranging from the 70s, 80s, and 90s right up to today's top hits. Also taking place Saturday, May 9th, is the 360 All-Stars at the Grand Theater. Come by around 7:30 p.m. for a phenomenal physical performance featuring world-class BMX, breakdancing, basketball, and live drumming. Lastly, on May 16th at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. and the 17th at 1 p.m., the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory show will be at the Grand Theater. The show is co-presented by the Children's Dance in the City of Tracy. Join us in a world of pure imagination, sugar, and fun. That's it for upcoming events.
I'm sad to say this, but let's see what our sports have for us this one final time this year.
Yes, let's jump over to our sports.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm here with your May sports update. We are officially in the home stretch, and for some of our teams, the stakes have never been higher. First up, moving from the Lynx to the Diamond, softball is winding down with the regular season with a big one. Monday, May 4th is senior night. Come out to celebrate to the home field at 4:30 p.m. to celebrate our seniors as they take on Manteca. Now let's talk golf. It is a massive month on the green as our athletes hit the postseason. On Tuesday, May 5th, starting at 9 a.m., they head out to the CIF San Joaquin Section Division III tournament. Then, on Tuesday, May 12th at 9 a.m., they'll be at the reserve at Spanos Park for the Masters Tournament. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, May 19th, starting at 9 a.m. We're looking at the CIF NorCal Tournament over at the Berkeley Country Club. Let's head out to the water for races. From Wednesday, May 6th through Friday, May 8th, the swim team heads to the CIF sectional meet at Elk Grove, District 56. Then be ready for Thursday, May 14th through Saturday, May 16th for the state finals in Clovis. That's all for today. Let's finish this season strong. Back to you, Natasha and Vaishnavi.
Thanks, sports, for the information. I can't believe this, but I'm tearing up. I'm gonna miss hearing them every week.
It's okay. Me too. Hey, we can just come back every week to listen. But now, let's move on to our next bit.
Hey Mustangs, my name's Natasha.
And I'm Vaishnavi.
And for our final Culture Talk segment, we'll be interviewing seniors.
Let's see what they have to say. Okay, who are we with here today?
I'm Enzo. I'm Ismail.
Okay, so your first question is, what advice would you give your younger self?
I would tell my younger self to just stop overthinking. I would tell my younger self to try not to procrastinate because I used to do that a lot.
Okay, and your second question is, what advice would you give to the younger students or your underclassmen?
Honestly, I would just say, just don't stress it, just take your time. I would say don't be shy to talk to your teachers and stuff. You know, they're there to help you. Because I did ask a lot of questions when I was a freshman. So.
Okay, great.
Okay, so who am I here with?
Mateus.
So, what advice would you give your younger self?
I mean, you're gonna be a different person than you was freshman year.
For me, it'd be procrastination just because that's something I struggle with.
Okay, and what advice would you give to younger students or underclassmen?
You're gonna be different from when you were a freshman to a senior.
Yeah, just don't take anything serious, you know? Time will change everything.
Okay.
Grow to a different person.
Thank you. So, who am I here with?
My name is Gallica.
So, what advice would you give to your younger self?
So the advice I give to my younger self, honestly, just participate more into school, know yourself in the sports. My freshman and sophomore year, bonus inside.
Okay, and what advice would you give to younger students or underclassmen?
Honestly, just enjoy it to its fullest. It's only short, 24 years ago. The rest of your life.
So, who am I here with?
Ali Mohammed.
Okay, so what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would say don't care as much about what other people think and actually do your work on time.
Okay, and what advice would you give to younger students?
Probably just do whatever you want to have fun. Join sports, join clubs, have fun and actually do your work. Study for your classes if you're taking hard classes.
So, who am I here with?
I'm Brooklyn.
So, what advice would you give your younger self?
I think I would advise, what I would tell myself is that, it's really not that deep and you're really just growing to get, experience in life and, people come and go. So, don't fret over the little things.
Okay, and what advice would you give to younger students or underclassmen?
I would say just stick with it. I know school can get hard, but just stay with it. Make sure you're getting involved with things a lot better when you have good friends and good, influences you can play with.
So, I'm here with. So, what advice would you give your younger self?
Well, think before choosing your classes.
And what advice would you give to younger students?
Whatever you do in life, you're gonna probably, have people doubt you. But, these people want you to succeed, but not do better than them. So just keep going.
Thank you so much. So who are we here with?
I'm Edgar Toscano-Medina.
So what advice would you give to your younger self?
Try and be more open to friends and take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you.
Okay, and what advice would you give to younger students or underclassmen?
Try and stay focused in school and make sure not to fool around.
Okay, thank you so much.
Who are you here with? Cameron. And what advice would you give to your younger self? To save as much money as possible because stuff's expensive. And then what advice would you give to upcoming freshmen? Just to be more social, try to make as much new friends as possible because, high school goes by really fast and,
Well, if I were to give myself some advice for freshman year, I would say, YOLO, you're not going to see these people ever again, so why would it even matter what you do or what you say?
I think you'll see some of them maybe if you go to college. But for the other question, I'd say just don't let your fears get the better of you. These are the teachers and the students that you're going to see for the next 4 years. Get to know them, get comfortable with them. It'll make your life a lot easier.
And this is Natasha and Vaishni.
Thank you. No, it's okay. I feel like that's...
There are people in our lives who show up every single day and do not ask for anything in return. They're the first ones to believe in us and the last ones to stop worrying about us. So today we'll be going around campus to ask students about their mothers. This segment is for the mothers of Mountain House High School. Hello, who am I with?
My name is Pranav.
So what's the best meal your mom has made you?
It's definitely this really nice creamy mushroom pasta she made a long time back, and I don't think she's ever made anything better since.
That was a really good answer. Thank you for being here with us. Hello, Devanshu. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, Alman.
So, what is one way your mom has asked you, like, showed you love without ever saying a word?
So, she's kissed me a lot on the cheeks, and she's also pinched my cheeks a lot. Yeah.
That's really adorable. So, thank you for answering.
No problem.
Hello, Ms. Bond. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Aman.
So, what is something your mom used to say that used to annoy you, but now you totally get?
Yes, my mom used to say, "Come home early," and I was out all the time. I never want to come home early. I always come home late. But now I get it because she wanted me to be safe. But when I was a teenager, I wasn't thinking like that. So now I really appreciate that. And happy Mother Day to your mom as well.
Yeah,
thank you, Aman.
That was really sweet. So, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Hello, who am I with?
I'm Tanay.
So, if you could give your mom one gift and money was no objection, what would it be?
I would definitely give her a homemade card because it's a family tradition. I do it every year. I can make origami or any kind of gift for her, and she would definitely love it. It's a tradition I've been keeping up for almost 10 years now, so I would definitely do that.
That's really sweet. So, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Hello, who am I with?
Hi, my name is Maya Sanchez, Miss Sanchez.
So, how would you describe your mom in 3 words?
I would describe my mom in 3 words. I'd say empathetic, caring, and motivational.
Those were really beautiful words. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Hello, who am I with?
Vibhu Vinod.
So, what's a lesson that your mom has taught you that's still stuck with you today?
Honestly, whenever I'm in my academic low point, when my mom looks at my grades, instead of being disappointed in me, she keeps telling me to try harder. And honestly, that serves as a type of motivation instead of a demotivation. It always keeps me up on my toes and always motivates me to try harder. For example, in cross-country tryouts, I was usually the worst, but then my mom told me to keep trying and keep practicing, and I eventually made the team this year. So.
That was a really good answer. So thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, who am I with?
Didipya Bendy.
So if your mom had a theme song, what would it be?
It's gonna be She's Crazy, but She's Mine, because my mom yells at me a lot, but and I know that she's still my mom, so
That was a really good answer and really funny one too. So thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
All the answers we heard this week were absolutely beautiful. To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. This is all for today, Mustangs. See you next time.